With us, Ethan Albright, and excited too about the softball season coming up. It's been a good season for your Lady Blues team. Tell us about the team a little bit and what the team's up to, because you got a big tournament coming up out in California here.
It's very exciting. We went down to Myrtle Beach about a month ago, and our team, we didn't expect to really go down there and win a lot. We're a younger 18U team, but they exceeded expectations, and the girls came together as a team, and we won a berth in the PGF Nationals at the end of July out in Huntington Beach, California.
And I saw on your website, the Lady Blues, I hear about that team. I know you're Big Red, and over the years done things in that neighborhood, but the Lady Blues kind of, the little emblem, it looks like a saxophone maybe for your team emblem there.
It is. A guy named Rodney Threet started our group. We're one of the original softball teams that started traveling outside of the state of North Carolina, the Carolina Cardinals and Lady Lightning Go, but we're one of the original groups, and it was a logo he came up with, North Carolina thing, and the Lady Blues. It all kind of ties in together.
It's a good thing too, and you got, like you say, a young team with this group too, right?
We do. I've got mostly graduating class of 2019 players. I do have a couple of 2017 graduating years, and I've got a 2020 graduate that are all learning how to be teammates. They're learning respect for their teammates, respect for themselves. They're learning respect for the game, and it's fun watching them develop.
It's a fast-paced game, isn't it? Because I didn't watch a lot until the past couple of years. Now I find myself when ESPN's got softball on, I'll be watching Auburn and somebody play all the time these days on TV. But it's a fast-paced game. I think people like it because it moves pretty quick. But like you say, you got to be on your toes. You can't make mistakes because there's no time to think about how to recover.
You do. Baseball is one of my sports. It's a lot of fun. This is a condensed baseball field. Everything does happen faster. When you play it right, it's a very exciting game. ESPN's done a great job publicizing the college level game, and the girls now are getting to see role models play and interact with role models. One reason I got into coaching from the guy standpoint, when you're a young male, there's a lot of role models around that played. You can look up to, you got heroes. The girls haven't had that as much, but it's getting much better. Obviously out west it's huge, but it's coming across the country, and it's an exciting sport to play.
What's it like putting together a team based upon girls, not only the Page team, but other schools too, and some schools that sometimes the girls play against during the year, now they're teammates here during the summer?
There is some challenges to that. In girls sports, finding a happy dugout environment is a big deal. You can't, that old saying, one bad apple spoils the bunch, is really true in the female sports. So over the years, hey, we have developed our team, and we've changed some players to try to get the right mix of players. But I like that they're not around each other all day, every day through the school year, that it's not just a school travel ball team. I've got a kid from Moorhead, Rockingham County, Eastern Alamance, Western Alamance, got down to Southwest Randolph and down there. So we've got Greensboro City schools, or Guilford County schools covered, and it's a fun mix. Girls are getting to see some other girls from other areas, different walks of life, different areas. But for me, when I played, it was important not where somebody was from, but what did they bring to the team.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what these girls are learning. Hey, there's people that are different than me that are out there, but they help us win games. They help our team get better. So, hey, we can accept it, help the team, and we got a role for you.
What was the excitement level like when you won down at Myrtle Beach?
It was really neat because the girls were really nervous going down there. They hadn't played at that high level in the tournament. They'd all been in high school ball. So that was our first tournament coming out of high school ball. And, we played a team out of Georgia that really whipped us, but every girl on their roster was committed to a SEC school. The shortstop was going to Alabama. The catcher was going to Auburn. The pitcher was going to Kentucky. And they gave us a little humble pie. But the girls learned, hey, we're competing with the best in the country. The next age group up is college. So our group, they got a lot of confidence out of that. And we beat a couple of teams out of Virginia that had 6 or 7 college committed players. Right now our team, we don't have any girls committed to go play. We've got girls with offers on the table and are looking at things, but we're so young, we just haven't got to that commitment stage yet.
What do you think about this California trip? What do you expect to see when you get out there?
I've got some girls that I expect have never been out of the East Coast. So this is going to be a big life lesson for some of these players and their families. It's neat to get to go out to California. We're going to see the best of the best. Every team is going to have a lot of college committed players. I don't know if we're going to go out there and lose every game we play or if we're going to win every game. There's no guarantees. We're going to practice, we're going to prepare, and we're going to try to earn some respect for our team and our state. But We're also going out there to grow up a little bit and learn that it's a big world. Just because we're a big fish in the small pond here locally, we're going to learn that there's a big sea of players out in the country.
One good thing to us about the experience, plus it's about go this year and then you want to go back again.
I think it's definitely about the experience this year. Some teams are focused and they're going to win it. Our team, we haven't quite been there and done that yet. And we'll learn a lot about ourselves out there. For some girls, hey, they may be questioning if this is really for them or not. And to go out and see a bigger stage, bigger environment, it may convince them, man, I am all in. This is so exciting. This is definitely what I want to do. Or it may go the other way. Some girls may go out there and realize, hey, this is too much, not for me. But I think the families and their players are going to have a fantastic experience.
When's the trip coming up again? Remind us.
We are leaving Saturday, July 22nd. The tournament runs from July 23rd to the 29th out in Huntington Beach, California.
Tell us again how the Lady Blues got started.
We started, there was a gentleman named Rodney Threet that was interested in something a little more for the local softball team. He's out of the Charlotte area. He started our group, the Lady Blues, and they started going out to Colorado for years. The Sparkler Festival out in Colorado was the big tournament. If you had a desire to play in college, you had to go play in Colorado. And he took teams out there and did very well, won games and started developing a reputation for the group. And one reason I got tied in with Rodney is he had a reputation for doing things the right way. There's a lot of coaches that take shortcuts. Frankly, there's a lot of coaches that cheat out there and do whatever they can just to go win, and it all trickles down. But he was a guy who had a solid reputation, and I wanted to partner up in an organization that represented the right things in sports.
And again, tell us about your website so people can go find out more about the team and about the trip.
All of our information is on our website, www.ncladyblues.com. Our schedule's out there, our practices, we're pretty transparent, our roster's out there, and that's how the girls, we kind of communicate through the website to get information to our players and parents.
And you're happy too today. I'm sure I saw that Metro 4A All-Conference softball team yesterday. Saw a couple of Albright sisters on that team.
Not just a couple of Albrights, but several Page girls were represented on that team, as well as the News and Record All-Area team.
And if you will, as we close out the interview, what about the thoughts on the new Grimsley football coach? Coach Darrell Brown takes over, got some new life in the Grimsley football program, a program you were a part of for many years, and talk about that new life.
It's very exciting. New principal, new coach, they seem to be dedicated to having excellence, not just in academics, but athletics as well. To get a guy like Darrell Brown to come from Southern to Grimsley, it's been unanimous. Everybody I've talked to is excited about him. His reputation speaks for itself, and hopefully the expectations from the Grimsley boosters, they'll understand it's not going to happen overnight, but I think they're definitely on a path for success.
And your success at Page as a softball coach, how close are you to getting over that hurdle? Still got to get that Southeast Gopher hurdle out of the way and got to get Southern Alamance out of the way.
Well, we're knocking on the door. Instead of getting mercy ruled in 3 innings, we're playing 7-inning games, and we're learning how to compete, and we're no longer intimidated when they get off the bus. We're about a player or two away from really being able to compete and challenge to pull an upset on them.
Beat the Southeast, beat the Southern Alamance. Now the Lady Blues, one more time, that website.
At www.ncladyblues.com.
And the trip to California comes up again when?
July 23rd to the 29th. We're in full fundraising mode. We have a GoFundMe page. That information's all coming out. We're trying to organize some fundraisers around town. If anybody's willing to help us get there, we are a nonprofit 501c3 group, and we'd love to discuss it.
And again, one more discussion. You got so much on your plate. Your plate is full. Your big man takes a big plate for you to keep everything going. You got those youth all-star clinics coming up for the football too.
Oh, that's one of the fun things I do in the summertime. The NFL gave me a great head start in life, but it's great to be a part of the community, give back to the community I grew up in. And we've got our summer football kids clinic coming up Tuesday, July 19th. We've got our summer basketball clinic coming up Monday, July 18th. It's all tied in with the East-West All-Star games, and any information you need there is eastwestallstars.com.
Ethan, good job as always. We'll keep the Ethan Albright show going. I mean, you've got a lot of chapters left to put out here. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you.